I'm building a puzzle right now, and I touched the side of my head and I'm like, why is my hair so hard? See that? That's how you know you have kids. I have sucker residue in my hair. Well, actually had a sucker for lunch, so it's obviously been my hair since around lunchtime. But we have not done too much this weekend. So yesterday the girls played video games with their dad. I'm building another puzzle, obviously, of course. But today we didn't do much either. Bella and I went out door to door for an hour selling Girl Scout cookies, and she did pretty good. So she is almost halfway to her goal. So oh geez, I was just playing a game and I thought the TV was muted. I don't know why it's going off. Anyways, so yeah, so we just didn't do too much. What is that? Sorry, she's like, she doesn't know what to do. The remote's talking. But anyway, so yeah, no, we just did that today, and then the little ones are already in bed and didn't take naps or anything, and Paul's been working on her bathroom all day. So we finally have walls up. So everything is enclosed. So the only thing that's left is to mud and tape and then prime and paint for the one side of walls, and then he's got a tile and then finish our niche. So I'm excited. But now that the walls are closed, I told him like we can take baths in there now, which is really nice. He actually said we can take baths in there before, but I felt really weird taking a bath with open walls. It was really weird. So I told the little ones, I'm like, if we take a bath in there, that they can only go in, take a bath, and get out. They can't play until we have tile and stuff and it's all set, ready to go. But Saturday night, we're not doing too much. We are just hanging out, us older ones, and yeah, video games, puzzle building. Paul might serenade us. If you guys probably don't know about that, but Paul found an app on his phone. He's been singing all day. It's crazy, but yeah, we are just gonna take it low-key. All right, and then here is the new puzzle I've been working on, and it's been going super, super fast. So I did all the characters first in like an hour, not even, separated everything, and then I started doing the snow, and then yesterday I did all of the blue sky, and then I just started to find more snow. Got my little setup over here, so I don't know, maybe I'll get this done by tomorrow. Kind of would like to. So as you saw, we have a little visitor in our backyard. So a couple, maybe like 5 days ago, it was dark outside and Barkley's sitting by our back door and she's barking. I'm like, what is she, or growling. I'm like, what is she growling at? I'm looking at, and we have like these three little big rocks, but they're flat enough. They're not tall. And I'm looking, and there was something on there really tall. Well, it was sitting still, so I'm like, okay, it looks like a rock. Well, then all of a sudden these ears pop up. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something in the backyard. And then of course I opened the door to see what it was, and it was a cat, and it jumped down, walked around, and then hopped up on, it was trying to hop up at the fence. Well then, it went behind our shed, and Bella said it finally came out, and she saw it go on the other side of our shed and hop up and over. So I'm like, okay, because I didn't want to let Barkley out. I didn't know if it was a stray cat or somebody's, wasn't sure. So Today, I forget who said something. Was it you, Bella, that said there was a cat in the backyard, or Dad? Somebody goes, there's a cat, the cat's in the backyard again. Same cat. So I told Daddy. It was Daddy that said it. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, it was probably back there for about an hour. It could not get out of our backyard. Well, I told Paul, I'm like, maybe it didn't get out of the backyard. Maybe it's been in our backyard for 5 days and we just didn't notice it because it was having a hard time jumping over the fence. It was trying to get out. But Paul's like, well, he's like, maybe we should call animal control because like we said, we didn't know if it was somebody's cat or a stray. So he actually left to go to the store and the cat came back out from underneath the bush and I started calling for it and it was meowing. So I'm pretty sure it's somebody's cat. But I must have scared it and I was just by the door. I just had it open. It was on the opposite side of the pool and it ran behind the shed and then came back out and it kept peeking and then finally went on the other side and hopped over the fence. But it was actually didn't hop over the fence. It just was on top of the fence and started walking towards the back of our shed. So I don't know if it fell down and it's on the other side. I don't know if it's still in our backyard. I don't feel like going outside because it's cold. But I did let Barkley out and she didn't see any things. So hopefully the cat's gone. I feel really bad, but not too much today. It's freezing. Today is technically the last day of holiday break. But technically it's a normal Sunday like it would be anytime they would go back to school tomorrow. So we are just, the kids don't want to go back to school. I don't want them to go back to school. I actually like when they're home. But I actually started to, it's so funny because Paul was he was at the store and every time he's at the store with me, he went to Costco, he was on the phone with me the whole time. So of course when he was on the phone with me the whole time, I'm like, I can't just do nothing. So I sat at the bar top and I build my puzzle. I'm almost done. So I'm like, I have a feeling I'm gonna finish that tonight. But yeah, I'm just kind of prepping a little bit for the week. We're trying to start a detox tomorrow, me and Paul for 5 days, just to clear out like all the toxins in our body from the holidays. Didn't really gain any weight over the holidays, which is really good, but we're gonna try to all get back into routines. So trying to plan for the week, meal prep, do all that kind of stuff. I think the only thing I don't like about going back to school right after the holidays is the girls, not only do they have school, they've got dance. So it's like boom, boom, double whammy. And it's just like full force go. So, but I like before holidays that we get an extra week off of dance and the kids still go to school. So it's actually like a nice, like, wait into break. But we're already talking about spring break. So we were actually trying to figure out if we're gonna go to, I know Bella's excited, if we're gonna go to vacation because we still have our Disney tickets from when COVID first hit. Yay. So I know Bella's really excited. She wants to go to Disney. So Paul really doesn't want to go in the summer. He wants to try going over spring break. So we're trying to figure that out because not only were we gonna do that, we were trying to do California this summer because Riley's graduating, Audrey's graduating, and they want to, I said Riley can pick a trip this summer for her graduation present. And she really wants to go to California. And of course we want to drive, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Might have to wait till senior year. Figure that out because there's a lot of stuff going on this summer. Yep. Of course, every year we always throw Bella a birthday party in the summer. We always, you know, Riley and Audrey have confirmation, but that's more so March, February. And then both the girls graduate 8th grade, so we got that at the end of May, so we need graduation parties. And then, of course, like all of Riley's friends and Audrey's friends, like they're gonna have parties. And then Paul turns 40 this year, so that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a lot of stuff going on this summer. So I don't know if it's gonna happen for us to drive to California because that's gonna be like a 2-week ordeal that I wanna plan a road trip for. So, we're just trying to figure out holidays. And then Miss Bella and I, yesterday, of course, we went to sell Girl Scout cookies, and some people asked if we can come back today because they didn't have cash on them. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I don't want to bother anybody on Sunday. And me and Bella are like, So we were gonna go back out and sell some more cookies because she's almost halfway there and she really wants to make her goal. So we're just not going to. I think we're just gonna have our goal on Sunday is to have a very early dinner, watch a movie as a family, and then relax to go to bed. So that's what the goal is for today. And of course, I'm just obviously prepping. So, I think right now, Mason's already down for nap time. He's been, and relax time, nap time. Have him do that for a little bit. Bella's coloring. Riley's doing art stuff on her iPad. So we are just going to relax just for a little bit and figure out. I'm just gonna prep while I do that. We're at the kitchen table, all so that is what we're doing right now.